Welcome back to another Front Office Rocks YouTube video exclusive. And I was recently doing a presentation talking about the importance of patient impressions. And I'm not talking about, dental impressions. I'm talking about the impression they have when they're in your office, the experience that they have in the office. And it made me think to do a video on YouTube to talk about why it's important. I feel that patients can only judge us on how they feel when they're in the office. They don't honestly know whether you're a good dentist or not. They don't know whether or not you've got amazing margins and great technology and good bedside manner and clinical skills. They know how they feel when they're in the office. And I think it's vital that we're doing everything in our practices to offer our patients amazing experience. Because honestly, there's only 3 A's that we can give when it comes to experience for our patient, and that's either awful, average, or amazing. So it's my suggestion that if you're watching this, you're probably not awful, but if you're average, that you should be working with your team, with your doctors, to do everything you can to move to amazing. And I believe that there's reasons why we need to make sure we're doing this. And so I wanted to talk about that real quick in this video to give you the why behind why it's important to make sure your patient experience is amazing. First of all, there's a dentist on every corner. Your patients can leave your office at any point and go to the dentist down the street. There's more competition than ever before. So you have to make sure that you're giving your patients the reason to stay, the reason to get dentistry done in your office. It's really easy for them to just go find other dentists. They're getting advertisements all the time from other dentists. So we need to realize that we need to step up our game to keep our patients in the practice. Secondly, patients are expecting more now. Back in the day, you could hang up a sign, say I'm the dentist in town, and you're good to go. But now patients are expecting more. They expect technology. They expect easy ways to schedule. They expect that they're going to get greeted nicely when they walk in the office. So we need to realize that our patient expectations need to be met, and that's really what we need to do when we're giving our patients amazing experience. Next is patients have more dental knowledge than ever before, and that's good and bad. On the bad side, our patients are getting their dental degree on Google. They're getting told they don't have to floss. They're getting told, to be careful of the dentist so they don't get ripped off. But on the good side, patients are starting to recognize that their mouth is connected to their heart, that things that happen in their mouth happen in their body. So there's a good balance of patients learning about what they can expect in the dental office, but we have to be better to be able to communicate, have those discussions to help them through the bad dental knowledge that they're getting and the good dental knowledge that they're getting. And that really comes from amazing customer service, verbal skills, and communications with our patient. Next is patients are paying more out of pocket than ever before. I've been in dentistry since 2002, and in that point, insurance paid $1,000, $1,200, $1,500, that's it. Insurance still pays $1,000, $1,200, or $1,500. However, our prices have gone up. The price of a crown, the price of a filling, the price of an onlay has gone up. So our patients are actually spending more out of pocket than they ever did before. So therefore, a person who's paying more for something wants the value for what they're paying for. They want to get what they feel is worth what they're paying for. So we need to recognize that because our patients don't really understand and know good dentistry, they know how they feel when they're in the office. And so that because of that, your team needs to give that higher level of customer service. Patients have other priorities than ever before on spending. I'm not saying that, we're in a good time or bad time. I'm not saying all your patients have money or they don't, but we do have to realize that we as a dental office, we're competing with school loans, a new car, a family vacation. Like there are other things patients honestly would rather spend money on than their teeth, right? Than the crown that they need or the work that they need. So we need to respect that and we need to value that. And if a patient's going to spend money in our practice on their dental needs, then we need to make sure they're getting the value for what they're paying for. Competition is stepping up. So now there's more competition than ever before. There's new dentists, there's corporate dentists, there's dentistry in Walmart, and patients are going to want to if they're coming to your practice, they're going to want to see the value for what they're spending, because if not, they can go to somebody down the street. So it's vital as a dental office that you're doing all that you can to recognize what our patients are up against, recognize how they're valuing your practice, and then taking the time, taking the effort, getting the training in your practice to really give your patients that amazing experience. They deserve it, they want it, and it's vital to grow your practice and keep your patients in the practice. So there's the why behind all of the videos I do on Front Office Rocks about making sure that everything we do in the practice is putting the patient first, because at the end of the day, it's about helping our patients keep their teeth for life. So subscribe if you want to learn more from Front Office Rocks. If you want more videos, I'm going to add new stuff all the time. Please learn more at Front Office Rocks if you need help in this area, because that's what we do and train over at Front Office Rocks. And again, thank you for spending a couple minutes with me. It was awesome. Have a great day.